Welcome back. I'm Tedward. Welcome to the 2014 Rolls-Royce Ghost Alpine Trial Edition. And welcome to a beautiful night here in New England where the northern lights are on fire. And I'm going to show you this in a minute. And I just had to go out for a drive. And we're actually going to pick up a book because you know what? I just don't read anymore and I need to start reading. So I'm going to go get a damn book. Anyway, let's start this twin turbo V12. Oh, yes. Now, we're starting here at a soccer field, which is just convenient for the parking lot, but I'm realizing that I may be making a bit of a statement with this baby blue, this robin's egg blue Rolls-Royce, and maybe it'll make the parents jealous, and they'll have to go buy more Range Rovers or something. But anyway, it's gorgeous. We're going to do a full review on this car on the channel, which may actually happen before this is posted, but I just wanted to take you on a little night drive in this car because it is absolutely a perfect night. And if you're looking up to the north, which we can't see right now with the light pollution, you'll start to see the northern lights. There is a massive solar storm happening right now. So there's all kinds of funky, cool particles entering the atmosphere and lighting it up. But these coach doors open up to this like just outrageous rear. And as much as I like driving this car, I really just want to be chauffeured in it. Now these doors, obviously they're soft close, but they close really well on their own. They don't necessarily need the soft close feature, which I like. Sometimes you get in cars where they have the soft close feature and it's consistently necessary, but this one, they just kind of give a good close every time. Anyway, to get this into gear, raise this up a little bit. We've got our shift stock over here, into drive, and away we go. Yes, I think we're the coolest car at the soccer club. We've got V12 power, off we go. The Queen's getaway car. It is silent in here. Now, yes, I know there's probably already a bunch of little thingies typing away saying, oh, it's just an expensive 7 Series. And you're not wrong. The Ghost and the Wraith share a platform with the BMW 7 Series. Is that such a bad thing? The 7 Series is pretty luxurious. I get it when we're looking at the prices because, believe it or not, the paint option alone on this car costs $41,000. That makes Porsche prices look downright affordable, reasonable, acceptable even. Oh, that's a move. Cutting across to the wrong lane to take a left. I mean, it works for him, but you just never know if maybe you didn't see someone else. It's not a good idea. My recommendation, just accept your mistakes. If you're in the wrong lane, just go that way. It might take you a little longer to get there, but it'll take you a lot longer to get there if you have to get out and meet the person that you just crashed into. Oh, it's silent in here, and the best part about these Rolls-Royces is you start to notice these things when you're driving at night and you're not focused on all of the incredible luxuries around you, but you just really fall in love with the thin-rimmed steering wheel. That, to me, always screams luxury and expensive things. Old Speedsters are like that. It's an old world thing, but Rolls-Royce didn't go the way of big chonky wheels. So it is nice to get in here and just have this sort of very thin rim over the tracks. It just wafts. And the thing is, like, the way we took off out of that parking lot, you don't have to give it much throttle. It just goes. And that's what I love about these cars. They really do lend themselves to become electrified, unfortunately, because it feels as though the engine in these cars is designed to completely disappear. You don't feel any vibrations. You barely hear them. There's not some shouty exhaust on a Rolls-Royce. And it wafts you along on a wave of torque rather than screaming for up-top power. Now, it does still have some up-top power. We'll probably get on the highway in a little bit to express that a little bit, but it does feel really good. These brakes are incredibly powerful, but they allow you to get on them as a limousine driver. You feel like a proper, oh man, turn off your brights. It's okay. I can see just fine from up here. The brakes always just feel like you can make the perfect limo stop every time. And those are those little details that lend itself to not only being luxurious, but allowing you to drive in a luxurious way without working too hard. We've all been in cars that have really, really touchy brakes, or you always feel like you're getting a little bit of whiplash when you come to a complete stop unless you're just ultra cautious on that pedal. Whereas in a Rolls-Royce, it is tailored to drive and stop smoothly. Now, if I was just hunting for clicks, I'd probably go through that drive-through. I do want a McFlurry. I am not blending in. All right, and here we are to get a book at Barnes & Noble. I am sorry that we're at Barnes & Noble and that I'm not going and supporting some like local bookstore, but like, look, aren't you happy that I'm reading it all? It's just the easiest way to do this. Oh, I do not really love this curb, so I am actually not going to park here. I'm going to go over there. But we just got to be cautious because there is a market basket, and I don't want to be near any shopping carts. This is the trick, okay? This is the thing that no one's showing you when they're like reviewing high-end cars, is that, or at least me, because I care, but I really just can't stand to be near anything that could potentially harm or damage a car. And I always park like 3 or 4 times. Are you like that? Do you park 3 or 4 times? Are you like, I don't know about that spot? All right, this feels good. This feels good to me. We're gonna park right over here. This is not a well-trafficked area, and this should be just fine. We'll see what this looks like from behind. Pull up just a little more. This thing is so long. Oh my goodness. Barely fits in a spot. All right, good enough. Let's go get a book, and then we'll go hunt for some northern lights. Mission complete. I did not say this was going to be any fancy reading. I pretty much just read books that my favorite comedians write. So, Paul Scheer, this one is for you, because I listen to every podcast, basically. Anyway, let's get on the road, see what we can find. Ooh, I like that. Okay. Now we're all closed up. That looks great. And I suppose we should get on 495 North to see the northern lights. I don't know if you see anything through this camera because it looks different to the naked eye versus through a camera, but it's been incredibly pink and wild, and it kind of just looks like clouds, but the sky is clear, so it is all crazy particles coming from a solar storm, which is really nuts. Oof, these brights are fantastic. Unfortunately, there's a really good chance we just missed the best of the show, of the aurora, but there's one little spot that I think we can pull over and just take a peek and see. Let's find out. Let's see if this is okay. Rolls-Royce worthy. Yes, we're good. Let's see. Not the only one with this idea, apparently. Let's see if we can see anything over here. All right. I don't know if we're going to get any of this show anymore. Might be totally toast at this point. Try it on the phone. Okay, that's where it is. It's up over here. There we go. Let's see. Come on, come on, come on. Let's get the shot. Let's get the shot. Oh, baby, that's it. All right, this is all I want. I just want to get like this like little bucket list shot of the Rolls-Royce with the northern lights. Oh, that's it. How cool is that? Oh my goodness. This looks incredible. Let's get the big camera out and see what we can do. I did what I could on a whim, very ill-prepared with equipment, but I got something. I got a little something, so I don't feel like it's a complete failure. Even if artistically that was a little bit of a bust and I didn't get like the absolute money shot that I was hoping for, I got enough to say that I made the effort. And honestly, I gotta tell you, if you get that 3 or 4 second pang of fleeting excitement to go do something, just go do it. Just go do it, because it doesn't last very long. And I'm telling you, I swear, the older I get, the shorter those little pangs are. It's really easy to just be like, never mind. And then you don't do it. And like, I just thought, oh, I gotta go get the ghost. I gotta go see if I can get a photo of the ghost with this celestial thing happening. And I did. I mean, it's not high art and it maybe won't be hung on a wall anywhere, but it made me feel good. And I got excited to go do something, even if it was a tiny little project. So if I can provide any type of motivational advice, it's that if you get the feeling to do something, anything that just, you know, gives you the fizz, go do that. As long as it's not hurting anybody, go do the thing. Just make it happen. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, liking, commenting, and subscribing. I really appreciate you joining me on this bizarre little excursion. I'm enjoying myself just because I quite like this car. And don't forget to respect the drive. I'll see you in the next one. And do things. Just do things that make you happy. Don't ruin yourself financially, but, you know, go do things.